Numerous relationships in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise have raised alarm bells among viewers, as emotional and mental manipulation have been evident for a number of franchise duos. However, while viewers are quick to assign blame to cast members for mistreatment, the term gaslighting is often misunderstood or used out of context. Discover which 90-Day Fiancé cast members have shown the most evidence of gaslighting their partners. Gaslighting is more than just emotional or verbal manipulation. This type of emotional abuse causes someone to question their sense of reality. People who use gaslighting as a control device create a false narrative intended to confuse their partner and cause them to feel uncertain about their beliefs. As the term is used more often, many 90-Day Fiancé fans have been eager to label controlling and manipulative cast members as gaslighters. However, only select cast members have demonstrated this covert form of manipulation. Sometimes, franchise fans confuse gaslighting with other forms of abuse. 90-Day Fiancé fans have witnessed the violence of Larissa Lima and Anvisa Arkavchenko, while notorious criminal Jeffrey Paschal was sentenced to 18 years in prison for domestic assault. Meanwhile, there have been numerous instances of verbal abuse shown on screen, such as from the explosive Angela Dean or the constantly demeaning Big Ed Brown. Discover which 90-Day Fiancé cast members tried to make their partners question reality. Tom Brooks. 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days cast member Tom Brooks was far from the English gentleman he believes he is. Tom used Darcy Silva for quick publicity and played with her head to manipulate the situation. Tom purposely misled Darcy by confessing to having romantic feelings for her, which led to her believing they could be an item. He then acted as though he had never admitted to feeling for Darcy and broke things off with her by declaring she was like a sister to him. Tom also employed the manipulative tactic of negging by casually insulting Darcy in order to get her to further seek his approval. Overall, viewers were disgusted by Tom manipulating vulnerable Darcy's sense of reality. Gino Palazzolo. Current. Before the 90 Days cast member Gino Palazzolo stunned viewers with his on-screen portrayal of gaslighting. When Gino's ex-sugar baby told his girlfriend Jasmine Pineda that he had sent Jasmine's nude photos to her, Gino quickly denied reality and tried to get Jasmine to not believe the truth. Gino denied sending Jasmine's naked photos until his ex sent proof. Gino then went even further to try and warp reality, as he told Jasmine that sending a topless photo was not the same thing as sending a nude photo. Gino's shameless manipulation of Jasmine shocked and infuriated viewers. Even Clegg. Former 90-Day Fiancé. The Other Way cast member Devon Clegg is well versed in trying to create an alternate reality. The messy American cast member is fond of blaming all of her problems on her estranged ex-husband Jaehoon Lee. Devon manages to warp reality in every situation to always blame Jaehoon for her problems, shortcomings, and hardships. Devon is guilty of repeatedly warping situations to lead the blame back to Jaehoon, as she has shown that she is incapable of taking accountability for her own life. Stephen Johnston. Like Gino, former The Other Way cast member Stephen Johnston wasn't shy about broadcasting his manipulation tactics on screen when it came to pursuing his now wife Alina. Stephen shamelessly warped reality to suit his own agenda, while the Mormon man used his religion to exert control over his partner. Stephen used his Mormon faith to make sure that Alina remained a virgin until marriage and followed all of the strict practices of his church. However, he conveniently found ways to colorfully explain the truth and justify the fact that he had slept with multiple women, including while dating Alina. As a master manipulator, Stephen always had presence nearby to soften the blows of his deception. Mike and Trish Youngquist. American Mike Youngquist and his mother Trish have been called out by many viewers for gaslighting Mike's now estranged wife Natalie Mordovtseva on 90 Day Fiancé. Happily ever after? As Mike and Natalie's marriage dissolved, Mike and his close mother found ways to get under Natalie's skin while denying trying to upset her. Trish was accused of calling Natalie a hooker, though she steadfastly denied the accusations and tried to make Natalie feel like she was paranoid and overly sensitive. Trish infamously took strict vegetarian Natalie to a butcher and feigned shock when Natalie was upset. Mike always took his mother's side and tried to get Natalie to question reality whenever she stood up for herself. Tiffany Franco Smith. Like her friend Even, fellow The Other Way cast member Tiffany Franco Smith prefers to create a false reality when everything can be blamed on her estranged partner Ronald Smith. Though Ronald was no catch, Tiffany was blasted by viewers for continually mistreating Ronald and dragging his past through the mud at every opportunity. Tiffany worked hard to always make Ronald question himself and his abilities. Rather than try to help him become a better parent, Tiffany manipulated situations to blame any failure on Ronald before she left South Africa with their children. Ash Neck. Australian Ash Neck is one of the biggest franchise villains following his relationship with American Avery Warner on Before the 90 Days. Ash, who credits himself with being a relationship coach, scared viewers with his ability to warp any situation to favor himself. Whenever Ash was called out, he turned the situation around to make the other person appear in the wrong. Ash was constantly asking Avery to prove her love for him, while he tried to make himself the victim and her the perpetrator in any negative situation. Rather than take accountability for his own actions, Ash accused Avery of not seeing his pain. When Avery tried to raise her concerns to Ash, he flipped the situation to blame her, a move that many 90 Day Fiancé fans recognized as textbook gaslighting.
I'm the strip and way. I'm true.